Yeah. We after the notes, there are some tasks for you, and in the future also. Just a second, I will. Let me take you here. We will give some quiz to you after some subjects. So hopefully, and also whenever you are free, try to write code, try to repeat that we have written in the lesson. So, and now all the time you can ask us if there is any point that you don't understand, so we can try to solve and we can try to clarify the subject. We can also make some more exercise, and tomorrow, for example, we will make review. So whatever you learn, we will make review, and also we will try to solve some problems. We will try to make some exercise. So you can ask us, guys. As I said to you, if you don't want to ask directly, you can also write. I will try to follow, but I can answer after the lesson, at the end of the lesson, or sometimes in the review lesson, I will try to follow. Yep, like that. Yesterday's subject, constant variable strings, right? So you have learned the primitive data types. Is there anyone who wants to tell me how many primitive data types and what are they? Is there anyone who wants to tell me? You already learned. If you have any idea, please raise your hand, guys. Just you will, okay. If guys, you already know that, but I will again remind you, don't memorize this subject, okay? Don't memorize how many primitive data types, but we already know, I think, 8. It's 8, right? So, but of course, in primitive data types, some of them are numeric, some of them are decimal, and some of them are non-numeric, right? So you should try to learn like that. And if you think like that, and then you don't need to memorize it. So as a numeric, so at first, we already know actually byte, right? Byte. And after the memory capacity, we can say after that short. And after that integers, after long. So you can try to learn like that. And after decimal data types, float and double, and non-numerics, characters, right? And Boolean. So if you separate like that, and then it will be easy for you to remember all of them. Yeah. And of course, it is important, the string, non-primitive. So reference type, right? Maybe it is a little bit confusing, but in the future, we will learn it deeply, actually, and also especially about string and string methods. We will learn it. And after that, hopefully, and you will understand it better, guys. All right. Okay. Today's subject, guys, is not difficult, actually. It's not difficult. Mathematic operators, today we will learn it. All right. operators, arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators, we will learn it. And then I think we will have enough time to solve some, to make some exercise about the arithmetic operators. Also, we can make exercise about the other subjects also. Okay, we will have enough time. So I think there is no question for now. So I will start, guys. All right. Days and day 6, right? Day 6. And again, I want to remind you guys, there is no silly question. Okay. Our number plus count is not too much. So if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask. All right. At the beginning of, I remember, 2-3 years ago, similar like you in your, when I put my shoes in yours, I'm thinking at the beginning, I was worried about many subjects, even though creating a package, I was thinking, and sometimes at that time, I was making panic, and why it is like that, why it will give error. So it is, it was like that, guys. Maybe it is totally normal. So as much as possible, we will try to understand, we will try to tell you from scratch. So if you have any question, as I said, don't hesitate to ask, because it is totally normal. For example, okay, now creating package. Now you can miss to write days, and then you can directly create a package name of day 6 directly. But if you do like that, it will be on the left side, on so it will be in different place, right? When and you will think why it is like that. Okay, so but as I said, don't make panic like me. So at the beginning, so even though sometimes the small issues may seem you a little bit bigger, but it is not difficult to solve it. Okay. So try to ask your friends, try to ask your mentors, and also you can ask us. And also, of course, it is better for you to solve it by yourself at first. But wait a second, okay, and then look at the error and try to understand what the error is. All right, guys. And then if you understand, if you try to understand, and if you can understand the error, then it will be easy to solve it. So here, look at here, this package is not under the days package. So you can see like that. And you can carry directly, you can hold it, and you can carry directly under the days package. It is possible. Okay, this is one of them. And also in the, I will say, I'm now creating a class name of arithmetic operators. Okay, as a general. And yeah, here also, when you create a class, maybe you want to change the name of the class, and then you will delete the class on the editing page, right? And then, yeah, there will be some problem for you. It is not difficult to solve it. guys. Okay. So this is also common issue that you may face while you are writing or while you are creating some class. But this is not the proper way to change the name of the class, right? So if you try to change on editing page, guys, okay, if it will give error like that. So actually, how can I change the name of the class, guys? Do you remember? You already know, actually. And how can I change? If I want to change the name of the class, or if I want to change any name of the variable or any package, what should I do? Is there anyone who wants to make any explanation about it? Yes, Gülcan?
Is right click on name and refactor.
Yes, yes, that is it, guys. Okay.
Name, yeah.
Yeah, all right. And how can I take step back? What is the shortcut?
Control C.
Yes. All right. Control plus Z. All right. If I click Control Z, guys, look at here, and also it will. Oh, yes. Now it's okay. And if I want to change the name of, for example, class name, I will click on it, name of it, or you can, there are two ways. Also, you can do it on the left console and right click, refactor, and rename it. Rename it, it is possible. Or here also, click only one time, enough. Or you can click 2 times, there is no problem. And right click, guys, refactor it. Okay, rename it. For example, arithmetic operators. Okay, if I say 1, for example, just I have added 1 at the end of it and enter it. Okay, that is enough, guys. That is enough. Yeah, and now I am here. Now in the class block, actually. And the class block, as you see, is beginning on line 3 and ends on line 9, right? So sometimes you will try to write code like that. So what I am missing here, what is the problem? So you may do like that. It is totally normal. And hello again. So, but guys, don't forget to create, and you will check. You cannot click the run button. It is not possible, and you cannot see it on line 3, or maybe you can try here, but yeah, it will run another class. So, or even though you click right click and it's not possible to run the code, in that position also don't make panic, because you don't have main method, guys. Okay. And after you create main method, and again, even though, okay, it is okay, there is no problem. Now I have created main method, but still I am missing something. And when I try to code, still I will get some error, guys. All right. So don't make panic again in that position. Java reached end of file while parsing, but I'm missing still something here. What I am missing here, is there anyone who wants to tell me, guys? These issues, common issues, actually, maybe you already face while you are writing code. What I am missing now, Bahadur?
We need parentheses.
Yeah, we need actually curly braces, right? We are missing curly braces. So which line should I put a curly braces, Father?
After 7.
Yeah, after 7, we will close it, right? Whenever we open curly braces, don't forget, guys, okay, don't forget, close it again. All right. So check the curly braces. If you, this is the class body, right? We already know that. Class body block is starting with the curly braces, and on line 10, it close, and on line 4, the main method body is here. So, and if you, when you create actually a class, directly the IntelliJ create a class and curly braces, just you will widen the area, so you will put a main method in it, and that is enough. But sometimes, as I said, you can remove one of the curly braces and then it will give error. So you should check like that. Okay, click on it, and then you will see the other curly braces corresponding to another. Okay. All right, so that is it. And you already know that. And if you want to format the page, Ctrl+Alt+L will format the page for you. And okay, let's have a look to the arithmetic operators. Guys, in this period, we will learn some operators. In Java, there isn't only one operators. We will start with arithmetic operators, and we will learn logical, unary, assignment, ternary, relational. Yeah, we will learn these other operators, but at first we will start with arithmetic operators, and you are already familiar with the subject, so it will not take too much time, hopefully, to learn it. Just we will repeat it. Yeah. Java arithmetic operators, yeah, used to perform arithmetic operations. All right. Maybe we will not make arithmetic operations too much, but if we need, we will use these operators, guys. Okay. So there are 5 arithmetic operators, as you see, guys: addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and module. Maybe module a little bit is not familiar for you, but yeah, we will repeat it. At first, guys, let's start with addition. The plus operator, as you see, guys, is for addition. All right. So here, addition adds one value to another. And let's have a look now. Let's go to the page. Actually, you can use this operator without creating a variable. Okay. You can use like that. And as you see, this is an integer value, and the other one is also integer value. And when you run this code, and it will give you, it will add to other, and the result is 60. So it is really easy. And but here, so this is both integers. Okay, both integers. So if one of them is double, then yeah, the result is also double. Okay, so you don't need to create a variable, but of course, if you can create also variable and can use this variables for operating. And yeah, so integer. So guys, okay. Is it possible for me? Normally, I will ask you, if I print this variable on line 9, what is the name of the variable? C. If I print this variable, what is the value of this variable, guys? Yes. What can we say about it? If I print this variable C, as you see, and you don't print it now, just try to think it. Okay, what can we say? What is the integer? This is integer type. Okay, and is it 0 or null or 0.0? What is the result if I print this variable? What can we say about it? If I will try to print this C. So as a value, what will I see? What can we say, guys? Yeah, without executing it, what can you say about it? Let's think about a little bit, and then I will take your answers. This is maybe maybe you may ignore it, but this is important point, guys. Okay, if you can understand now here, this is important point. Yeah, Nihan, what can you say?
I think it will give another error because we didn't introduce, we didn't decorate C. Yeah.
So you say we will get an error, right? So it will not give 0 or null or 0.0. Yeah. Nazlı, what do you think about this?
The same thing. We didn't give a value, so we can give an error.
Yeah, guys, this is important. Okay, in a method, this is really important. In a method, okay, and we will learn it. These are local values. Local values means if you create a variable, inside the method, okay, whether this method is main method or another method, no difference in it. We will learn how to create method in the future also, but don't forget every time. Okay, if you create a variable inside the method, you need to initialize it before you use it, guys. Okay, this is important. You need to initialize it before you use it. Otherwise, it will give error, guys. Okay, so but it is in the method. Okay, don't forget it. So we will learn how to create variables out of the method. It is not valid for that kind of variables, but if you create, again, I'm repeating it, but it is important. If you create a variable inside the method, then you need to initialize it before you use it. For example, now, if I want to see the value of this variable, then I will get error, guys. Okay, and let's try to read it, the error. All the time on your page, guys, if you see any red line, then you will understand it. Okay, this is an error. Okay, and when you hover over on it, and then you will see the in general explanation. And you will be familiar with the method, and if you, as I said, if you understand the error, then it will be easy for you to solve it. And yeah, let's have a look. When I hover over on C, initialize variable C. You see, guys, you can see now, variable C may not have been initialized. So it means that you need to assign a value before you use it. Okay. So I can, so here on line 10, I wanted to print it. But on line now, okay, on line 9, okay. Now, actually, for creating a variable, there are many ways, right? So I can create a variable and I can assign a value to this variable in just one line, or I can do this assignment in another line, right? It is possible. So for on line 9, it means declaration, right? Now we are declaring. Now I'm telling actually compiler, I'm creating a variable, and the name of this variable is C, and data type is integer. So I will put value in this variable, and this values type will be integer. I am declaring it. So I can assign a value to this variable in the same line. Also, it is possible. So yeah, I can say directly 100. Okay. So when I print this variable, and the value will be 100, and actually for initialization, for assigning a value, I can do that also, guys. This is also possible. Okay, it will not give error. Now you will think like that. The value of A is 20 and the value of the B is 30. So now there is no difference between 20 plus 30. Okay, so it means that I have assigned 50 to this variable. So when I print, so I am initialize. It is difficult sometimes to say it, but I am assigning a value at the same time, okay, to this variable. So in that position, it will not give error, guys. Okay. Yeah, it will not give error in that position. Okay. So, okay, as you see on line 5 and 6, I didn't create a variable. I directly added the values, right? But in other line, I have created some variables here, 2 variables, and I have assigned the value by editing values. Yeah, like that. It is also possible. Okay. And here, okay, this is okay. And you can, on line 6, you already see, guys, it is possible to make addition with integer and double. Okay. But in that position, the result will be, yeah. Okay, for example, okay. So now here, one of the value is double. The other one is integer. Okay. So in that position, when I run it, the result will be, okay, 80 point. Why is it like that? Oh, what is the problem? What can we say about it? Why I get an error? Actually, not error, but I didn't get the result that I wanted. Actually, here there seems a problem, guys. Look at here. What can we say about it? Yes, Tarek.
This is a string, and after the string, you cannot use arithmetic numbers. It will read this line as 30.15 plus 15 equal 15, 50.
Yeah, good. Okay.
He will not read as a number.
If I
Yes.
do like that, what will happen?
If we use a parenthesis, it will be read.
Now,
No, it's the same.
same.
No, it's not the same. Now the system read from left to right. Left is first arithmetical.
Now, yeah, what will happen now?
Now 50 equal and the green line.
Good. And good. And now
I think 80.
80.
Yes.
But now will be 50.
50.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
The first one is important. It is a string. It will not arithmetical.
It is concatenation, you mean?
Yes.
Concatenation.
The logic is important.
Okay, guys. Thank you. Yes. So I will delete this one. We will talk about it again. Okay. Now, guys, let's have a look. And when I run and when I execute this statement on line 12, and as you see, it is 80.5. Good. So one of them is integer and the other one is double, right? So in that position, the result will be double, right? So you cannot assign it integer. You cannot say in that position. So, for example, like that. Okay, it will give error. Okay, we will learn it. Maybe it is possible, but for now, look at here, guys. Required type is integer, and because why required type is integer, we have created a variable on line 13, and data type is integer. So because of that, we can assign integer value, but after this operation, the result will, the value will be in double data type, right? As you see, provided double. So don't confuse it. Okay. So if you add one integer and one double, the result will be double. And if you can understand, if it is difficult for you to understand what kind of data type after this operation I will get, you can, if you want to assign it,